Atlanta Braves news. Falcons are off. Jordan Bulldogs play at 3:30. So we might well get into some Atlanta Braves news. And the first one, look, this is a comment that I pretty much, I really agree on as a Braves fan. A lot of people are asking this question. And this one comes from Danny Parker. He sent this to Mark Bowen. Uh, he covers the Atlanta Falcons on Twitter, so you guys can check him out, man. But it seems like $18 million for Flowers and Teheran is excessive spending. Is it not possible to decline those club's options and still negotiate to bring one or both back and then allocate those saved funds elsewhere, like a Grand or what Wheeler? Um, and Mark replied, with no other internal candidates exercising Flowers' option for $6 million is necessary. There's no reason to debate whether they should exercise Markakis $6 million, given that he's likely to fill a platoon role. As for Turan, I think they'll look for a cheaper option. Now, this is something that I absolutely love, and just being a Braves fan and following Julio Teheran. I mean, do we really have to relive what happened in the playoffs? Do we really have to live through that again? They did not play well. Pitching was absolutely atrocious. Starting pitching has to get better. It has to get better. A couple of things that I want to happen, that I'm looking forward to. And for one, they just have to let Julio Teheran walk. Look, I'm tired of experimenting. I'm tired of looking at him, pitch well for two, three starts, and then the next eight starts is absolutely atrocious. Giving up big home runs, giving up big hits, starting a massive, just at this point, I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. This Julio Teheran is one of those guys that you just can't trust. No matter how much you try to like him, no matter how much the players on the team may like him, you just can't keep him around because he's just too inconsistent. And you're gonna pay him $12 million to be inconsistent? No, you can go get a guy for cheaper who's gonna pitch exactly like that. All right, so what's the point? What's the point of playing a guy $12 million? He's just gonna be inconsistent. You can't whatsoever trust him in a big game. The Braves did that, and guess what? They got spanked by the Cardinals. Okay, so when you look at it, man, I think Max Fried, Soroka, those guys are gonna step up and pitch um, deeper and be trusted more, hopefully by Snicker. Because look, I'm just gonna be honest with Snicker. I wasn't necessarily happy with how he pretty much managed the entire series. I'm just going to be honest, all right? And Luke Jackson has to go. All right, get rid of him ASAP. Okay, can't trust that dude whatsoever. All right, and a second one for me, Donaldson had to try to find some way to, re-sign him. I think he loves it in Atlanta. I think the fans, like myself, love to bring the rain, man, and he just adds a balance to the offense. Freddie Freeman definitely did have surgery on his arm or whatnot, his elbow, to clean up some stuff. It's nothing like a Tommy John, so don't worry about that. But he did have some bone spurs here and there, but I don't think it's serious. They're saying he'll be back in spring training, so hopefully Freddie can be back. But the third one, and probably the most important one for me, I don't know if the Falcons should just allow Dallas Keuchel to leave. I mean, the one thing I like about Dallas is he's a ground ball pitcher. Okay, he's a guy that absolutely gets ground balls. He's not a big strikeout guy, but in some games, especially in some big games, he can pitch pretty well. But like for whatever reason, man, the Braves offense just was not clicking in the playoffs. Okay, and you got to give credit to the Cardinals for having a pretty good bullpen. But I got to give a huge screw you to their manager. Okay, I think he was unprofessional. The way that he just the way that he's talking and carries himself, man, I just can't respect him. So screw that manager, man. But I thought we blew a ton of chances in the playoffs. And look, man, just be honest. Just be freaking honest, man. Just wasn't our year. But the Braves, the Atlanta Braves, they are definitely in shape. They have a lot of money, but you have to spend it well. Have to spend it well. Have a very good young nucleus of hitters. Acuna, Albies, Freeman. Hopefully bring back Donaldson. But let me know what you guys think about this, man. These are three things for me. This is an update on, off-season update for the Atlanta Braves. I will have more of these videos coming for all of you Atlanta Braves fans. But getting ready for these dogs, man. Getting ready for these dogs. Woo! Boy, your boy, man, Mike is out, man. Peace.
Whipping the Princess Diana, double cup lean, found her. Oh my, oh God.